Managing of concessions in negotiations. Concessions are an integral part of the negotiation process. They allow parties to make compromises and reach mutually beneficial agreements. However, managing concessions effectively can be challenging, especially if one party feels that they are giving up more than the other. Here are some tips for managing concessions in negotiations. Plan ahead. Prioritize your concessions. Make conditional concessions. Keep track of concessions. Know your limits. Consider creative solutions. Communicate clearly. Plan ahead. Before entering into negotiations, identify your priorities and set clear goals for what you hope to achieve. This can help you determine what concessions you are willing to make and where you may need to hold firm. Prioritize your concessions. Rank your concessions in order of importance and consider what you are willing to give up in exchange for certain concessions from the other party. Make conditional concessions. Consider making conditional concessions, which are only given if the other party agrees to certain terms or conditions. This can help ensure that you receive something in exchange for your concession. Keep track of concessions. Keep track of the concessions that have been made by both parties throughout the negotiation. This can help ensure that each party is making comparable concessions and prevent one party from feeling like they are giving up more than the other. Know your limits. Determine your limits for concessions and be prepared to walk away from negotiations if the other party is not willing to meet your needs. Consider creative solutions. Look for creative solutions that can meet the needs of both parties without requiring major concessions. This can help preserve the relationship between the parties and lead to more favorable outcomes for all involved. Communicate clearly. Clearly communicate your concessions and their importance to the other party. This can help build trust and reduce the likelihood of misunderstandings. By managing concessions effectively, parties can reach mutually beneficial agreements that meet their needs and preserve their relationship. By planning ahead, prioritizing concessions, making conditional concessions, keeping track of concessions, knowing your limits, considering creative solutions, and communicating clearly, you can manage concessions effectively and increase your chances of reaching a favorable outcome.